Well, it is Monday, the 17th, 2025. And this is just going to be a quick shop status report to let everybody know what's going on in the shop and with their bikes. First, the good news. I finally finished my income taxes. That's something I have to do every January, February, in this case March, to recap everything that came in and went out of the shop in way of money for the last year. I'd be so much more efficient if I would just do it on a monthly basis, but I'm not that efficient. At the end of the day, it takes enough time to do the videos, and I'm just not going to do paperwork about like keeping track of expenses. So I do it once a year in a panic mode, and it takes me about 3 days, as it took me 3 days, and I just finished it. Now I just have to run off the reports for my accountant, give it to her, and let her do the income taxes, because I'm not going to do them. Okay, the green bike is sitting here, and tomorrow morning, I'm going to take the primary off. And I'm going to mark top dead center, and then I'm going to mark the full advanced degrees on it. Then I'm going to make a pointer, and then I'm going to start the bike and check the ignition, because you may have noticed when I did the start on it last week that it kicked back a couple of times as we tried to start it. So I think the ignition timing is not exactly correct, even though it does have a electronic ignition system. And I have the suspicion that the system was put in with the little red dot and the little window, and the bike started, and everybody said that's wonderful and closed it up. The only way to do this properly is to strobe the timing marks on the left side, the primary side, preferably on bikes that have the opening in the primary, so you can see the stator and the rotor as they turn, as the rotor turns. This is an early model, a 67. It does not have the opening for timing, so I have to take the cover off, make my own marks, and then start the bike and check the timing. I'm going to do that tomorrow morning. Come heck or high water, I am going to do that. So that'll get the bike just about ready for a first start and a test ride. Hopefully. That's tomorrow. Coming over here, I have the head for this bike, but I have not had the time to put it on. I have the electric start for this bike, and apparently it's sitting down in Tennessee somewhere, possibly being held up by customs. I'm going to have to try to track it down, because the UPS has said it's going to be delivered momentarily for about the last 5 days. So I got to find out what the holdup is on the electric starter kit that has been ordered, shipped, bought, paid for, and is currently sitting somewhere not here. For the bathtub bike, I have the seals, the oil seals that we were waiting on. These are the undersized ones that I ordered for it. And these are the stockers, which I'm going to try to see if they are any different than the last stockers that I bought, seeing if there was any difference. Wrong part number, shall we say, wrong part. So anyway, this will be the one, I'll go on this bathtub bike right after I do a test ride and declare the green-white bike to be complete. Then I'll start on the bathtub, put the seals in, close up the primary, and see if I can get a test ride in on that bike. That'd be nice. This beautiful 75 black bike has been sitting here forever and ever, amen. I've not been near it, I apologize. I just can't get ahead of the curve, get ahead of the surge of bikes. I'm swamped. And Fred, good old Fred, the bike we got for free and have put more into it than it's worth. Fred's just sitting here waiting for the head, which is on the shelf, for me to put the engine together and do a first start. My bikes are over there undercover. Poor sad things. They won't be running for a long time. So, as the old saying goes, the cobbler's kids have no shoes. Well, the mechanic's bikes are sitting idle. Anyway, that's a status report. Try to get this one done and tested really quick. Then go to the gray bathtub bike and try to get that done really quick. Then go to the Black Norton and put the engine back together and see if we can get that running. And then by that time, I should have the starter for the Gold bike at least located, maybe even here. And we'll see about doing that. By the way, Gold bike owner, if you're watching, the primary case on this bike is not painted, powder coated the gold color of the bike. And be advised that the inner primary cover, not the outer, but the inner primary assembly is going to be changed, and the new one will be silver cast aluminum. If you want me to find a powder coater who can powder coat it before I install it, let me know. I'll take, if yes, I'll try to find a powder coater who can do colors. I'll take the outer cover and the inner cover and see if they can match it. Or you can. I can take them apart and you can look for the powder coater. Probably be more efficient than me trying to get it done with as many bikes that are in here right now taking up my time. So that's a special note to the Gold bike owner. So anyway, that's where we are. Thank you for watching these videos. And I'm sorry things have been so slow lately. But sometimes life just gets in the way of all your plans. And I'm tired. I'm tired. I can't keep up the pace I could keep up when I was younger. It's 3 o'clock right now. I've been busy all morning doing other stuff, taxes and stuff. And I hear my recliner in the living room calling my name. And my puppy dog right here saying, Dad, it's time for a siesta. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take him, go get in my recliner, and take an hour's nap. I'll start again tomorrow morning on the green bike. And that is all.